This woman was dressed in like full like black, everything like dominatrix style, like makeup up. Her apartment was completely pitch black. I was like, that Uber map got me. I saw the amount and I was like, oh, this is decent, even though it's 3 orders, whatever. Did not realize that one of the orders, the last one, is like 12 minutes away. Oh man. Oh, I regret this third one, but whatever. I'm already here. I'm already on my way to do it. Let's drop it off and see what else we can get done. The Uber map got me. I just delivered this very weird McDonald's order. When I came out the elevator at the customer's apartment, I almost ran into like someone, like they were right at the door. Like, people, when you're at an elevator and the door opens, don't stand right there because people might be there.
Move aside.
Anyways, so I'm like, oh, he's like, oh. So I go to the door and there's a McDonald's bag at the same door that I'm going to, but it's like partly open and whatever. So I knock on the door because I needed the PIN. Waited. And then the driver came back. That's how I know he's a driver. And he's like, oh, I took a picture, but I want to make sure that like they know that it's there. So I was like, oh, he's like, is that DoorDash? I'm like, no, this one's Uber. He's like, oh, this is my first DoorDash. So I'm like, oh, well, with DoorDash, you could just either take a picture and leave it, or if it says meet at door, then you have to meet the customer. But I'm like, the bag is open. He's like, oh, I don't know.
I am blind.
I'm like, we could fully see the bag is open. Like, you know how McDonald's has like the 3 like sticker thingies? Only one of them was stuck. The other 2 were open. So I was like, okay. So I'm knocking on the door because this whole time the customer is not coming to the door. So I'm knocking. Finally, she comes to the door. So he's like, oh, this is the DoorDash one. So she's like, okay, so that's the DoorDash one, and I'm like, Uber. So then she's like, okay, thank you. So I was like, oh, well, I need the PIN. And she's like, oh, can you try it? And then she gives me a number. It doesn't work. And then she's like, I didn't order it. I'm like doing a thing, and like they ordered. That's why there's like 2. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. Like, do you have like the phone? Like, I guess you didn't order. She's like, let me check my phone. This woman was dressed in like full like black, everything like dominatrix style, like makeup up. Her apartment was completely pitch black. I was like, what did I just like stumble upon here? Are they doing like a comparison between DoorDash and Uber Eats with chicken nuggets, but like a sexy style? I don't know. That was so weird. Anyway, she gave it to me and I left, and I was like, okay, thank you.
Several days later.
All right, we are back out here and it is raining now, but yet we're like a week before Christmas and it's raining in Montreal. How does that make sense? Anywho, I am on my way to do this DoorDash order, but first I know where I'm going, DoorDash. I'm in a parking lot. I know where I'm going. Anywho, I got this order from home. And I went to go pick it up and it was ready. So I was like, yay. And then as I dropped it off, I got this order. I love how festive Harvey's always is. Look at that. It's nice. And I got there and it was also ready. So I'm like, yay. And then as I shut it off, I got this one. I'm like, this is great. Keep them coming. All right, so we're going over to Royal Tandoori now. It is raining. Ooh, Sheena's. That's a new place. I heard it's bottomless mimosas. I need to try that bad boy. But I need to turn on Uber because I want to see if I can get like one of those, like an order to enter me in like the sweepstake or whatever thing that they're doing. I don't know. You do one order and you get like a chance to like win a prize or whatever. But anywho, how have you been doing? How are things? I have not been out here much. So I like to see what I could do in like these 2 hours. But yeah, let me know how things are with you in your market. Smells amazing in here. And look at their tree. It's so beautiful. All right, let's go up. Have a nice day. The new thing now where you can't press what the items are. This is not good. And even when you go here, it just says 4 items. It doesn't list them. Since when have they removed that? Okay, so DoorDash changed the area. Like my area is bigger now. Oh, when did this happen? Why did this happen? So now like the area goes all the way to Hudson. Now granted, we used to deliver orders over there sometimes, but it wasn't like often. Why is the area now over there? So now I'm getting like restaurants over there. No, I'm not going all the way over there to pick up orders. It's not happening. Has DoorDash ever changed your area? Like the surface of your area? Like who says that I want this? I don't want this. That's the boonies. Okay? It's not like you're bringing in like a really popular place. You're expanding it to the boonies. Okay, well, this was a tiny order, but I was like, it's going up the street. Why not? I got to the restaurant and the order wasn't ready. I was like, no. She's like, it's ice cream. So I figured I'll just make it when the person comes. And yeah, this is all the customer wanted. That's it. It's all the customer wanted. So I dropped it off and now let's see what else we can get done. It's 8 o'clock. Usually it's really slow at this time now. So I don't know, but it's raining. I don't know. I haven't seen like a lot of drivers out, so fingers crossed we can get something soon. I got this order with Uber Eats to go to the sushi place, and when I dropped it off, the customer's like, come to the garage doors, and I was like, garage doors? So I called him. I'm like, hey, I'm in front of your building. Like, huh? He's like, yeah, it's because all the other drivers that come here, they're so confused. I'm like, oh, I'm used to this place. It's very confusing, but I'm used to it. He's like, oh, thank you so much. Poor guy came outside. Like, it's raining. Oh my goodness. But it's true. It's a very confusing place to go to. The addresses are not like where you're driving. You have to kind of know where the buildings are. It's so annoying. I don't know. Do you have any weird like places to deliver where it's like, is the building here or not? I'm not sure. You have anything like that? Let me know. Is it just me that didn't notice this? Or DoorDash, when you go to like your earnings, it says earn per offer. We don't have like earn per offer or earn per time or whatever here. I don't want it to come here. But I didn't notice this before. Does this mean like it's like preparing my app to eventually come here? I don't know. I don't want it. Do you have earn by time or earn per offer or whatever? Have you tried it? I know Joeezy loves earn by time in his area, depending on what time it is. I guess it can work for some depending on what time it is, but I'm not out here enough to do that. Thank you, Penny Anda, for this tip. When an order comes in on DoorDash, you can see the pickup icon and the drop-off icon. If you click on the pickup location, you're going to see the address. And then if you click on the drop-off location, you're going to see the address for the drop-off. Now, if you double-click on the drop-off location, you can open it in Google Maps and it will tell you exactly how far away the drop-off is from your current location. And this is how you can see your drop-off location before accepting your order. This is going to be my last order. I was actually on my way to pick it up. I'm like, I just want to go home now because I need to get home. And I was like, I know that so I got an Uber order and I was like, it's really borderline. So I didn't take it. And then I was getting a few Ubers and then I got this one, which was a double. So I was like, okay, this kind of makes sense, but it's still like, And when I looked at the restaurants, I was like, they added the one that I was like, onto this one. So then I was like, so I just cancel it and go home. And I'm like, whatever, I'll get it done. I'll take the half an hour that they said, hopefully a little bit less, and then I'll go home. So now I'm on my way home. It's 9:11. I'm about 2 minutes away from home, and that's gonna be it. So not a lot happened today for me to like talk about and like it's anything new or anything. I did have that DoorDash like glitch where I couldn't see the items, but then on the next order I could. But you know what I realized also? It said Harvey's Drive. So does that mean that like maybe the customer ordered through the Harvey's app or something, or through the Harvey's website, and that's why I wasn't able to see the items? Because also when I went to drop it off, it was like contact customer to arrange drop off instructions, but the customer said in the notes like, please leave at door. And then there was like a button for me to call, and I was like, I'm not calling anybody. It says leave at door. So, and I know that it's not just like a random selection because it says please leave at door. No computer choice, whatever, is gonna put please. They're not polite enough for that. But I did touch on Uber, Skip, and DoorDash today, so that was a good thing. I had that one Skip order that was paid well, and then it was like a mix of Uber and DoorDash. I really like that. I love when I'm able to do all of my apps, because then I just feel like I'm a lot more busy than if I just had like the one or two apps. So hopefully you enjoyed this video today. If you want to see another video where I am multi-apping, click on this video right here, and I will see you next time. Bye.